Hi YouTubers, as you can see, beautiful day. So I'm going out for another evening on wild camp. My best mate Pete has been shy there. He's my Sherpa, he's carrying most of my kit for me. And might do some product reviews, or we might just drink beer and whiskey in a forest. Speak to you soon. Going through?
Ah, yeah. We've got to get twisties. I haven't seen it for years. That went up really quick, didn't it?
You put a little dollop of petroleum jelly.
Yeah, you seen last night, just goes up straight away. It's just something about having a fire in it, it's just, everything's alright.
It's a morale boost.
Yeah.
I think
It's not morale boost, it's having to put the fire out with the last light. When I really need it.
Hi YouTubers, so here we are. We've got the fire started. Pete's there. He's my Sherpa for the day. He's collected the wood. Kind of kicked the horse out slightly. I've bought the chair. That's not really wild camping, but I'm an old man, and Pete carried it. So as you see, beautiful wood. It's a beautiful day. It's late September. Actually, it's pretty much at the end of September. It's the 28th or something, and we're in the middle of nowhere. Not far from a pub though. So if you're gonna go camping, don't go too far from a pub. Got some reviews. We've got some 24-hour ration packs and some more kit to kind of talk about. And I'm in the Rab Ranger, but actually I might actually put the hammock up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. So there's proper coffee in the field.
Freshly ground today, actually. Ground this morning. In preparation.
So is that coffee thing got a name? The coffee kettle thing? Is there a name for it?
I don't know. It's called mine.
Very good kind of advertisement for it, is it?
I am sure.
And we're using, well they're new to me, but they're not new to the British Army, these Hexy blocks, are they?
No, I've had them a couple of years now. A couple of years. There's one problem with them, there's a lot of waste, You can break them down and put them into, you can have a bag for rubbish if you know what I mean, but you can also have a bag for your, have them all in there and just pull them out when you need them.
Yeah.
Break down the rubbish.
Yeah, because with the old Hexy block, you burnt everything, the whole pack, box, everything. And are these designed for a one use or?
No, you get the Hexy block, the cooker, and you keep that in your belt kit the whole time that you're using it as such. You're out in the exercise or whatever.
Now there's a comment on one of my videos about having a fire and then using a stove to cook. But we're actually demoing and doing a review of the British Army Hexy block. Now these are available from Army surplus stores. I'm going to put some whiskey in it and have a
Yes, we are. Yes, sir, Bob.
An Irish coffee, or is it a Scottish coffee with whiskey?
Jordali coffee.
On.
It just pushes up through the flume, so it heats up, pushes up through the flume, comes out of here.
Oh, okay.
You just got to keep it shut, keep the heat in there, of course, and then that's what it does.
And you put coffee and water at the bottom?
No, you put just water in there, and there's a sieve.
Oh,
So
okay, you put the coffee in the sieve.
Sucks it up.
Oh, look at that coffee. Black gold. Quite strong as well.
It's not working this.
We'll probably won't sleep tonight.
It was,
So, I'm sat here, open fire with a good friend, drinking a good whiskey, just enjoying the evening. Well, we haven't set up camp yet, we're just chilling, we got here quite early. So, there's a key thing to any form of wild camping is drinking whiskey. If you're going to go camping, you've got to get whiskey. Is this single malt or blend? A single malt, right? None of that blend rubbish, apparently, you know. Single malt with a dash of water. You need a dash of water, don't you, Pete? The water brings the taste out. We've been talking about whiskey. I'm learning how to drink whiskey. Oh, that's good. What's the name of it? Shall we do a review of the whiskey? Pass the bottle over. So,
I only bought it this bottle because it's the smallest one I had. I didn't want to carry a massive one.
So we're huge whiskey connoisseurs. We picked this one because of the size of the bottle, and it's you know, Highland single malt, made from the water of virgin tears, Scottish virgin tears. If you can find a Scottish virgin, so Glenmorangie. It's a good year. 10 years old. Could we not got a new one? should we take this back and say it's 10 years old? Yeah, it tastes rank.
It's like fire water.
I didn't see it was 10 years old. Bloody hell! It's like old stuff. What are you trying to do? So we had to play around with the Army Hexy stove, and you know, it catches light a lot quicker than the old Hexies. I mean, Hexy used to have to warm it with a match for about 20 minutes before it caught, and I'm guessing there's no horrible smell from these. Yeah. Yeah, so it's odorless, where the Hexy blocks of the old days used to stink. So a good bit of kit, but I mean, there's a lot of rubbish. That's only kind of, I noticed a lot with the Army rations. We're going to play around with the Army rations in a bit as well. There is a lot of rubbish, talk now. Our YouTubers, as you see, totally wild camping with a chair while drinking single malt whiskey. And what we've got is, I've got British Army rations. What are they? That's Pete laughing in the background, by the way. So I've got chicken, masama and potato with rice. That's 300 grams. And I've got for my dinner, and then I think I've got cherry turnover, that's for dessert, and a Thai style chicken soup. A mild spice soup with coconut chicken and brown rice. I mean, I may only just have one. I think that's probably too much food for me. So I'm just going to have the Thai chicken soup, a mild spicy chicken with coconut chicken and brown rice. I'll let you know what it tastes like. So there you see Pete's utilising the fire log and an Army Hexy.
Double.
Yeah, so he's like double heat. So that should boil up quite quickly. And you see them logs are lasting quite a long time. We're gonna have to put some more on before it starts getting dark. And there you go, cooking Army rations on a Hexy on a fire, which is possible, and while drinking whiskey. Probably an overkill, but it just goes to show you don't need to spend a lot of money on jet boils or anything like that. You know, Army Hexy stove you pick up from a surplus store. I don't think they're a tenner, are they?
Yeah,
Probably about a tenner. A metal cup, rations, you know, and that's your stove. He says he's just about to get his jet boil out and show off. So Pete, what have you got in your for dinner tonight?
Indonesian style pork, spicy rice.
Ooh, does it taste nice?
Lovely. It's tastes spicy.
Tastes spicy. And did you add the hot sauce bottle that you get in the ration pack?
No chance.
No chance. Is it hot enough for you?
Yes.
and I've got mine going on the jet boil next to the fire that's there purely for heat, because I like to keep my pots and pans clean, and it's all in one unit. But that fire's kicking off quite a lot of heat, you know, it's warmed that water up quite quickly. So this log fire's going quite well.
All good.
There we go, my dinner. Doesn't look very appetizing, but let's see what it tastes like. Right, so this is my, what was it, Thai style chicken soup. It doesn't look much of a soup, it's more like a curry.
It's for a big Bergen, so it just...
So here's our camp setup. There's my Rabridge Ranger. I've hung a top or a poncho up just, you know, in case it does rain during the night, just so I can put my kit underneath it, but it's only just there really for show. Pete's going to try the hammock sleeping. I mean, I'm not going to comment on the terrible setup. If it rains, he's going to get wet because the rain's going to go right over there, but it's not forecast for rain, so it should be okay. And it's all my issue, Vivi. So, you know, £15 hammock, ponchos you can pick up for about £10 off eBay now. You know. So, Pete, say hello to all my thousands and thousands and billions of subscribers. So you see, we've got the bit of a self-feeding fire going. There's 2 logs that I cut down with my bare hands, using my just purely using a knife that I whittled down. No, this is the so it's a Flora guard, and it's a garden saw. It's not. Do it with one hand, see if I can struggle here. It's not a camping saw, but it's just as good. And if you can find some good bargains that are not necessarily from the camping site, side. So you saw us, we cut the trees down. Well, we've processed quite a lot of firewood, and it's still going to go. It's a very thin blade, but then, you know, it's very light, so perfect just to throw in your backpack. And it's less than the tenner, I think it is. I'll put the link on. You know, would you recommend it, Pete?
Yes.
So, big DK thumbs up.
Fire.
So here we are. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Beautiful fire still going. I'm just going to. You can get YouTube clips of vlog fires. Well, why do you need one when you've got a real one right in front of you? Very relaxing. Sat here talking war stories. Peter repeated the same story 5 times.
Oh yeah, we got one.
Mind you, we are drinking 10-year whiskey. So, yeah, this is what it's all about. Just relaxing, chilling, watching the fire, and enjoying yourself.
Away, man. Why man. Why man.
So this is Pete after a bottle of whiskey. As you can see, we've got a bit of a roaring fire going. So a lot of people have been asking, why do I go wild camping? You know, if you've never done it, it's very difficult to explain, but can you just imagine peace, chilling, relaxing, you know, no will in the world. There's always something to do. So build a fire, you sit and watch the flames, you know, have a beer, relax, enjoy the great outdoors, a bit of exercise, you know, because you're active, you're not sat on the sofa watching TV being bored. So it's a bit of exercise, a bit of getting outdoors, fresh air, and a bit of a chat with mates. You know, it's always useful if a mate comes along. It stops the loneliness. But yeah, you know, just go and do it. Proper cowboy coffee. Come on, Joe. Brewed up on an open fire. I've got my Pathfinder cup there, just warming some water up. so I can have a nice brew.
Can't beat a cup of Joe.
Beautiful morning. Bit chilly first thing, but and then Pete's having his army ration pack breakfast on a hexy stove.